to bring it to the next level of being a conscious couple, because those things, you know, I believe in the divine feminine and the divine masculine, and you guys truly embody that, right? You truly embody support, you support action, you support love, you know, you intuitive, all of the things that are the gifts of the divine feminine, which is, you know, the caring, the loving, the intuitive, the connecting to your inner soul, and then the divine masculine, which is the action and the structure and procedure and moving through. And I think that you guys honestly truly embody that as a couple. Like you bring together, each of you, your gifts, and you're merging to the beautiful sacred divine, right? And so talk to us about working together, because, you know, many of our couples are business people, but it's not easy working together, living together, going on adventures together. Like, you have to be as raw as you could possibly be, and you guys do it so beautifully. Can you maybe share with our viewers some secrets on being a conscious couple and bringing that into your practice, bringing that into what you guys do for this world? Because I honor so much what you do for this world. You teach consciousness, right? You embody consciousness, and you come from a place of love. Always, you come from, and you bring fun into it, which is just amazing. And those of you that have never met them, you stand in the room with them and they are a beacon of light. And so can you speak on maybe just living as a conscious couple, and because many people can do what you guys do, but not together, right? So,
yeah, and that's really the beautiful part of it, if you will, that we do this together, and you get the masculine and the feminine, right? And sometimes it's my feminine energy, and sometimes it's her masculine energy, right? There's so much of this beautiful mix of that. And for me, I won't stand for not being in a conscious relationship, right? And that goes for this relationship, or any other relationship in my life. And I don't mean that in any kind of egotistical way. What I mean is that I am blessed to have the awareness that I am conscious. I'm blessed to have the awareness that my energy draws in all kinds of different people for different reasons. And to elevate anyone, or to be elevated by someone, is the cycle that I personally want to live in. And then I'll let you speak of what it's like to work together.
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head of conscious couple, you know, and again, it's any relationship. And we do operate in any of our relationships, whether it's family or friends, coworkers, loved relationships, as conscious, because you can't have solutions and forward motion if you're stuck in the anger of something, the frustration of something, the dullness of something, the humdrum of the day. The only way to see things as forward motion is to be 100% in the moment, because when you're there, everything is an adventure. It's our choice of whether we want our life to be an adventure, or whether we want to go, God, I got to go to work today. It's our choice of how we look at things. And so many people, and you can just walk out in your day and go to the gas station, Walmart, the grocery store, Starbucks. People are stuck in that mode of, I have to go do this. And they don't stay in awareness, so they don't have a present moment of adventure. Together as a couple is knowing your boundaries, knowing your boundaries with each other, being open communication, also knowing you have to be an individual. You have to allow for the other person to be an individual and to have that time with themselves. I mean, we live in a 300 square foot space on our boat. So you have to have those moments that when you want to go do your thing or be involved in activities or volunteering or friends, whatever it is, you got to allow that person to have that to themselves. And you have to allow yourself to take advantage of that when you feel that you need that. And everyone's different. For me personally, I can be a hermit for 3 months and be, love my home and not want to go anywhere. And then all of a sudden I need to be the social butterfly. but people in my life have to understand that. So when I am with anyone in my life, they get used to, well, you haven't gone anywhere in a while. And then all of a sudden you're bubbling with all this personality and wanting to go out and share your life with everyone. It, you know, as long as you're open communication with people, how your personality is will be accepted. And you have to, as your own person, know that there's no giving that up for anybody.
Well, it falls into self-care.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which is so important, you know, and it's why we do what we do for other people, because so many people put everything else, you know, and they're doing it out of the love for their kids. They're doing it out of the love for their relationship of, well, I can't right now because I you know, I have to do this for my kids. I have to. And yes, but there's balance in there too. And unless you're taking that for yourself, you're not showing your kids that they're going to need self-care one day, because we mimic what our parents do, right? Mm-hmm. So we mimic that mom and dad just kept going and going and going, and then you don't do that for yourself either. It doesn't matter how much your parents said, no, you go do that. It's important that you come first, and you can say that all day long, but until you embody that and show that, it's not going to get taken in like the sponge of everything else that they take in. So for us, it's really important for people to realize that about themselves. And that's a big lack of why people feel loneliness, why they don't have the relationships that they desire to be as full as they desire, because they're not taking that self-love for themselves. They're instead doing self-destruct things that they consider self-love. So there's a confusion there. But what we do is to break that, to really break that open and show them what they can do for themselves.